Metro. That's his USD's name, I believe. On his Death Knight, he's got a Potion of Greater Healing. His Dreadlord has 2 Scrolls of Healing and a Wand of the Winds. And he obviously gave the Ring of Regeneration, the Pendant of Energy, to his Lich. He now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gargoyles. He's over by the Goblin Laboratory. Sure enough, he's going to go ahead and buy himself a Zeppelin. He's going to fly over to the island and start doing some creeping. He's got another gargoyle sitting at his base. He's returned all his ghouls to his base, and with that frenzy, look at him go, chopping that wood like it's their job. So obviously, going back into the wood production business, he has finally dropped off his heroes on the island. They're going to go ahead and creep the level 9 Granite Golem and both of the Drakes. Very quickly, his one gargoyle in the center is just taking a pounding. He loses it, so he isn't able to get that coil off fast enough. But it's probably the only gargoyle he's going to lose, as the rest of the damage is being spread out amongst the creeps. Checking in, there's going to be a raid. It looks like X is ready to fight himself a battle. He's moving his entire horde right into Fearfact's base. He's marching. He's trying to shadow it, getting this perimeter, looking for a way in. He is now surrounding the Black Citadel, and all his schools are just going to town on that Black Citadel. That's obviously his target. Looks like Fearfact marshaling his troops, beams into the middle of the fight. Here comes his gargoyles. Quickly, Carrion Swarm and Nova's exchange on both sides. Up goes X's Lich. He's going to be completely ineffective in the battle. Using that Wand of the Wind, he's tossed straight up. He's going to be surrounded. More focus fire on the Lich, going down quickly. Nova in the head, destroyed. The Lich Lord, Dreadlord, only thing left, more Carrion Swarm. He's going to run for everything he's worth. X taking what remains of his schools, and he's lost a boatload. He gets stunned. He's being surrounded, isolated. Another Nova in the back. He's going to lose that Dreadlord. Oh, a Carrion Swarm and wipes him out. Oh, I've seen bowling pins that had a better chance of standing against something like that. He's got 4, 5, 6 remaining ghouls running him back to his base. Fearfact's army is intact. He's got 8, 9, maybe a dozen ghouls. He's got 6 gargoyles in the air, and all 3 heroes, level 3 Lich, level 4 Dreadlord, and a level 5 Death Knight. Here comes the Soul Train, baby. Woo! X quickly trying to rebuild everything he can. He's got his Lich being constructed first, as was the first to die. He continues to pump out ghouls. Gee, ghouls aren't going to do a whole hell of a lot of good when your opponent's using air power, you jackass. Why don't you start making some gargoyles of your own? Oh no, that would be dumb. Yeah, maybe you think I'm a little harsh, but think about it. If you know your opponent now has gargoyles, and he just now found out, you would think that the first thing he's going to do is start to adjust and react to that. Instead, checking his base, he's decided to make ghouls instead. Now, I understand that right now he's going to have to worry about Fearfact attacking his base. He's got 1 tower, he's got a Black Citadel. Right now, that's enough, at least initially, to stop any incursions into his base. He's sitting on, let's check his money stats. Oh, he's got a fully going expansion. He's got 2 expansions going. What a money whore! There is no excuse why he's not pumping out gargoyles or hell, even pumping out liches. I'm sorry, not liches. Fuck. Worms. Anyways, Fearfact wasting no time. He's not going to bother screwing with the base. He knows he can't break into it with any hope of withdrawing with sufficient acceptable losses. Has decided to buy himself that same Zeppelin, or not buy a new one, but using the same one. Lands on the bottom right-hand corner island and is able to creep out the rest of the Granite Gargoyle and Drakes. He's picked his guys back up. He gets a Line of Stormwind for his trouble. He's still got those 6 ghouls, and his heroes are got to be pretty beefy. He's got $1,500 in the gold mine. It might not be a bad idea to start thinking about expanding. He's got $600 in the bank, so he's not exactly hurting for money at the moment, and he's certainly in control of the field. Apparently, he's not aware of any of what the economy that X has going for him. He is met up by 3 more gargoyles, so now he's got himself an army, and he is marching with a purpose. Meanwhile, X sending his Lich over to the Goblin Merchant Shop, buys himself a mana potion, gets himself a scroll of healing and another potion of healing. Fearfact is ready to end this. There's going to be a climactic battle here. That's my guess. X knows they're coming. He's got that sentry ward right there. So here comes the Luftwaffe, here comes the Wehrmacht, and this one's going to be a fight. Meanwhile, checking in, X rallying his troops. He's still waiting for his Dreadlord to produce. He's on another 30 seconds. He's going to have it. Fearfact has decided he's going to go check his expansion first. Obviously, there's nothing there, considering that very wisely, very cleverly, X has his expansions on the very right side of the map. X waiting for the final assault. He has his ghouls around the Black Citadel, so they're ready for one last-ditch stand. The Dreadlord has popped, so now he's back up to both heroes. Both armies are ready to go. Again, Metro's got the advantage. The Fearfact has the advantage here. He's got that Air Force working for him. Nope, he's going to skirt. Looks like just skirting the perimeter. He's going to back away. And so he's heading out of the base. I don't know what the hell he's doing. I guess he's going to go shopping. He heads over to the Goblin Merchant Shop. He needs to expand. Fearfact doesn't have a whole lot of money in the bank. Meanwhile, X is just raking it in hand over fist. Another telltale sign here you've got to look at it is the fact that Fearfact has 3 heroes as opposed to X's 2. And better still, he's got a level 5, almost level 6 Death Knight, almost level 5, the bar is completely full, level 5 Dreadlord, and a level 4 Lich. The hero advantage is clearly in Fearfact's corner, not to mention the fact that he still has an Air Force and his opponent does not. And still, he continues not to make an Air Force. X is expecting to win this one on the ground when clearly death from above is going to be the battle cry of Fearfact. I don't know. I don't understand why he isn't adjusting it. Again, I'm not a top-level player. I'm just a smart-ass commentator. Maybe there's something that he knows that I don't, but, common sense to me would say, and this is only, theory craft, but ghouls don't do very well against things that fly, mainly because they can't hit them. So you would think, being that he's up to 76 food limit, he's continued to make ghouls. He must have at least 20 ghouls sitting with his troops, X does, at the Goblin Merchant Shop. Fearfact now is well aware that he has a fully up and running mine because he just ran into the Black Citadel, or at the auxiliary mine. Fearfact has himself a fully running expansion in the lower right-hand corner of the map. This is on that island he cleared. He's using the Zeppelin. Meanwhile, another fully functioning expansion of X in the extreme upper right-hand corner of the map. This man, obviously, is a greedy son of a bitch. He's up to $300, so obviously he's still producing something. What? I don't know. He's in high upkeep, but still, he's got 4 mines chugging it out. Anyways, Fearfact decided that enough is enough. He's going to target that Black Citadel. Okay, I guess I didn't see what happened. Oh, he uses Goblin Savage, destroys the farm. Quickly, Carrion Swarm, Nova exchanged. Very quickly, both of them using Scrolls of Healing. The battle lines are drawn. It's a ghoul free-for-all. Quickly, X using... damn! He used the Scroll of Armor, but it wasn't enough. Another Blast of Protection, or Nova and Carrion Swarm eliminates half of his battle line, but he's the one with ghouls remaining. Fearfact, level 6 Death Knight. He raises the dead. Again, they still got those 2... X-Heroes isolated. Here, the gargoyles are just pounding away at him. There isn't a whole hell of a lot they can do. He uses the Potion of Restoration very quickly in the Dreadlord. X doing everything he can, trying to stay in this fight. It's not going to be enough. Looks like Fearfact's ghouls came out of nowhere. I thought they were all gone. He loses Dreadlord with a Carrion Swarm to the face. Down goes the Lich. Both of his heroes are down. The rest of his ghouls still down.